You were going to talk about some minor league stories.
Spring training brings that back some. You have so much time during spring training, right? So, the game is only 3.5 hours, right? Mm-hmm. You're there early, and then afterwards, after the game.
Some of the starters, they only go like 4 or 5 innings,
right.
And they're done,
right? The pitchers all go golfing right afterwards. That's why all the pitchers are great golfers, because they throw their 3 innings, they go run a couple of poles, and then they're off to the course. But we had this when I was in camp. We had Bo Jackson in camp with us, right? After 2 hip surgeries. The guy was still an absolute, just a stud. And he was a great archer as well.
Yes, he still is. Yeah, he's still into it, yeah.
So we had the clubbies and I were out there, and we would set up hay bales on the left field foul line at the corner. And we would start at like second base, and he'd put a $100 bill out there and tell the clubbie, if you can hit the $100 bill, you win it. But if I hit the face of the $100 bill, you each owe me $100, right? So we do it over and over and over, and Jason, one of the guys, hits it, and Bo throws down $100, no problem. But then we're corner to corner, right? So you're probably 100 yards, 110 yards away, and Bo is still hitting the face out of a $100 bill.
Wow.
So just amazing.
Yeah, I think he does his own arrows and all that kind of stuff. I saw 30 on 30, I think, on him. That was he's totally into that.
A 3-star sport.
Oh man,
3 sports.
I don't think there's anything he couldn't do. Right, other than speak without a stutter. Right. But he was a phenomenal athlete.
Oh yeah.
Just watching him in the outfield against. And that was the time that we had Garret Anderson and Tim Salmon and Jim Edmonds, and Erstad was coming up, and he was still the strength of the outfield. Just an absolute star.
Buddy of mine, I played high school baseball with. He got signed by the Royals. He played with them at the Memphis Chicks, and he said it was just unbelievable.
Yeah.
He said the guy's just a specimen.
Yeah.
Legs are, he's got running back legs.
Yeah. Absolutely. So one quick story about Bo Jackson, right? So early in spring training, they used to have the catchers throw BP, right? Because the pitchers were, they weren't up to speed yet. So I got my assignment in the morning. Hey, Wojo, you're on field 3, and da-da-da-da. So I go out there, and there's all these press around the batting cage, and I'm like, how does everyone know that I'm here, right? And then if first person in the cages is Bo, and I'm thinking, okay, here we go. And they had told me right before, you got to bring it a little bit, bring 85, 86. You got to have a little bit of zip on it. And the whole time I'm thinking, don't hit him in the hip, don't, because he just
there you go, there you go.
First thing at first pitch, right in the hip, man, boom, flash ball, everyone's going off, and Bo Jackson, laughing and shakes a bat at me, and he goes, that young man's going to cost you dinner. And I'm like, all right, so $506 later at Ruth Chris with Bo Jackson. But great. Wow. What an awesome guy, though.
Yeah, seems like it. Down to earth country boy, huh?
Hanging
Auburn University,
hanging out with the clubbies, right, and just doing things that normal guys do. Never would you ever hear anything bad about that guy. Never in trouble, nothing like that. Just a good athlete.
Yeah,
great guy.